They were athletic, so that's how that happened.
One of the better teams you played this year?
Yeah, they're really physical, and they're moving on. It's a bummer to lose, but
Now, their quarterback and their fullback, they were the main guys on their team, wasn't it?
yeah, yes, they were. They were really athletic and really good.
Jack, why did you think you couldn't get offense going today?
I think they were defensively sound, and they were a good team.
You just couldn't be, just couldn't get going. You were in it at halftime. You're only down 13-0.
Yeah, but the ball just doesn't roll our way sometimes.
What's up for you after you graduate?
Right now, I'm looking at colleges, but I don't know exactly what's going on. I just want to focus on my teammates right now, and just all praise them. They're my best friends, and I love them so much.
Don't be sad. You guys had a great season.
Thank you.
Yeah. Jack Groskos here. Colin Andrus. And Colin, they were tough today, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. They were big and tough. So.
One of the toughest teams you played all year?
Yeah. Not one of the best teams, but
yeah,
team we should have beat. But
Well, you come out here today, and the field was good, the weather was right, and I think coming out of the locker room, you guys had a lot of optimism, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We did the whole ride up here and the whole night before, and even up until the start of the game.
You played offense and defense. What did you enjoy most?
Just being on the field with my brothers, so it doesn't matter what it was on.
What's ahead for you?
Well, now it's just getting ready for baseball.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You hope to do any college, play any sports in college?
Yeah, I'm signed to play baseball at Hillsdale, so that's what I'll be doing next year. So.
What position you play?
Oh, pitcher.
Okay. Hey, it's been a lot of fun watching you this year, and again, don't hang your head. You guys had a great season.
Yep, thank you.
Okay. Sterling Holcomb. Sterling, we got your name a few times today, especially in the second half, but they were tough, weren't they?
They were tough, and they were very physical, and they were very physical, and so they were really tough. Good team.
One of the most physical teams you played all year?
Yeah, I think so. Especially they were big and they were physical. They had it all, really. They're really athletic and everything. They're a good team.
Wasn't the biggest line you played against this year?
No, definitely not. But I think they weren't the biggest, but they had a lot of good skill.
Mm-hmm.
They had all the stuff down, the small things down they had.
Well, they say UP kids are tough.
Oh yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
You say so too. What's ahead for you?
Just lacrosse in the spring and then college.
Okay.
Yeah.
You committed into college yet?
No, I don't think I'm doing any sports in college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a lot of fun with you this year, Sterling, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Mr. Raymond, yes. And I got your uniform a little dirty today, and we don't do that at Thurlby Field, do we?
Oh, no. The field is definitely some sort of factor tonight. It was pretty hard, but, I mean, we should have just played through it, but, yeah.
Well, so, you played a good team. Let's face it. They were 11-0 coming in here, and they didn't have 11-0 record for nothing.
Yeah, they were definitely one of the strongest teams we played, definitely physical. They had it down. They were a really good team.
I look at the 4 games that you lost this year. They were all by fine teams.
Yeah, 2 of the teams are still playing, as far as I know, and one of them lost to the one of them that's still playing. So
I think Glen Lake won today, didn't they? Yeah, Glen Lake won by a point.
Oh, wow. Good for them.
They beat you.
Yeah.
So Kingsley won too, so we got a couple right in our area going.
Yeah, semifinals.
Yeah. What's your up for you next year?
College, I think I'm going to go down to Florida, Central Florida. I just got an acceptance on the way down. So.
I have a grandson there.
Really?
If you look IC Cup.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
You bet. Luke Salata missed a game, I think, or so with a knee. It looks like you're kind of limping a little bit, Link.
Yeah, I am.
What happened?
Oh, I sprained the ligaments in my knee and bruised the bone.
Oh, boy. Did you at one point you didn't think you were going to come back, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't think I was going to come back, but, I mean.
Okay, you're a first-year player here at St. Francis. You came in. You were a hockey player before?
Yeah, I played down in Grand Rapids, AAA.
What brought you here to St. Francis?
Just kind of got tired of hockey and always wanted to give football a try.
Was it a good experience?
Very good experience, yeah.
What's up for you next year?
Just college.
Yep.
Yeah. Not sure where, but.
Were you glad you did what you did?
I am very glad I did what I did.
Yeah. A lot of buddies.
Yeah, exactly.
Luke Salata, nice to see you here, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Had a nice season. Isaac Carter. Isaac, are you a senior?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you're finishing up here today, too.
Yep.
And didn't play quite as much as the other guys, but you did get in from time to time.
Yeah, a few times, but, yeah, it was a tough game. But.
Tell us your experience at St. Francis.
So, this was I was one of the new guys,
Mm-hmm.
and so I mean it was awesome being on the team, helping them out. I wish I'd played the past 3 years, but so it was good.
Now, you were one of the new guys. Slaughter was one of the new guys. Somebody else, too, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's ahead for you next year?
I'm hoping to go to Alpena to study utility tech, get in the lineman program. So
Nice having you on the team. Good luck to you.
yeah, thank you.
Mr. Hartle. We had a somebody Hartles. We had an email, didn't we? Text message today. Yeah, well, you read it. Evan, talk about your experience here at St. Francis.
Oh, I love the school. It's a great program. It's just tough going from beginning of the year starting and then getting hurt and then coming back and not playing much. But I had a great year with a bunch of great guys, and I just love them.
It's hard to sit on the bench, isn't it? When you were a starter at one point,
Yeah, it's tough.
and now you're. What's ahead for you, Evan?
I'm hoping to go to Michigan Tech next year and study to be a DNR officer.
So you'll be coming right back to UP, huh?
Yep, I'll be back.
And we say congratulations. The team had a great year, and sorry you got hurt, but was able to get back.
Yep, thank you.
Good luck. Andrew Bliss. But Andrew, we saw him kick quite a bit. I think 1 or 2 games you missed with maybe a leg injury, right?
Back injury, yeah.
Oh, back injury, okay.
And then I missed Muskegon Oak Ridge game because sprained ankle.
Yeah, I don't know how many extra points you kicked or how many you missed. Maybe even a couple. You were pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, I missed one throughout the whole year, but that's about it.
And you're going to blame the holder, aren't you?
I would, but I can't.
What brought you into the football program? I mean, this is your first year for kicking.
I mean, I've been kicking ever since 6th grade, but this is my first starting position that I've had. And I've just been playing, and I wanted to continue it because this is the best program that there is.
Andrew, what are you going to do next year?
Not 100% sure, but I'm planning on headed to college for public health.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Andrew Bliss, another senior. Jack Williams. Jack, you aren't as big as I thought you were. You take that uniform off and you don't weigh much, do you?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Kind of a hard-hitting team out there today.
Yeah, they were physical. They're a good team, and they earned the win today. So.
Even you guys didn't have any big plays. In other words, where you came back 70 yards, 60 yards, did you?
No, we didn't. I guess we could kind of look at that and see we rely on them too much, but we thought that we could drive it down on the field, but they did a good job with their defense. So.
Well, you came out in the first half. They got 2 touchdowns. You were in it at halftime.
Yeah, we were. We knew we could stick with them if we played our ball, and we just made one too many mistakes, and they got a good win. So.
What's ahead for you, Jack?
Pardon?
What's ahead for you next year?
Going to college. I'm not quite sure what I'll do. I'm thinking about maybe a theology and business degree.
The St. Francis schools get you well prepared for college?
They do, and I'm really appreciative toward them. And this is the best school around, and I couldn't have asked for a better upbringing. So.
Jack Williams, good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Cadillac. When I look at your name, I say, whoa, the Cadillac, that's one of the luxury cars out there.
Yeah.
We've had you up here before and talked to us, and you just could not get things going today, could you?
No, we missed a couple blocks here and there. They made some plays. We had too many 3-and-outs, and they capitalized on good field position, and they ended up scoring more.
How much did penalties hurt you?
Oh, a lot. Yeah, we needed to not have any penalties, and we were watching the 2005 state championship game, and they had no penalties, and that was a big key for them, and we just couldn't pull that off.
Maybe could have been a key for you today.
Yeah, maybe.
What's ahead for you, Noah?
I think I'm going to go to Michigan State and study engineering.
Spartan, John. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Noah Cadillac here. We ran into your folks on the way up here down by the bridge. Oh, cool. And, boy, your mom had a lot of good things to say about you. Is that good?
Yeah, she loves football.
And she loves you.
Yes, sir.
Talk about your experience here.
I just love playing football here. Just being with my brothers and being through some intense times. It's a great sport. So
you ended up being a blocker a lot, didn't you?
On offense. Last year I was when I played guard. So
okay, talk about your defense.
I don't know. I guess I had a good time today.
Yeah, not enough. Well, it's a team effort, isn't it? You can't do it alone.
Yeah.
What's ahead for you next year?
Michigan State, hopefully something in the medical field. I'm not completely sure yet, so
Well, maybe someday you can come and take care of my bad knee.
maybe.
Nice comment. Tyler Arntz. Tyler, this was your first year, wasn't it?
It was my first year, yeah.
What made you decide to come out?
Just the camaraderie from track made me come out, and they were just, yeah, so.
So these guys were kind of buddies before you came out.
Yeah. I was.
Yeah, talk about what touchdown? At Kalkaska.
Yeah, my Kalkaska touchdown, yeah. First touchdown ever, well, of course, but I don't know, it was just exhilarating to do.
I hope you got a little film of that.
I haven't really looked through, but yeah.
After the season's over, you
yeah, I would get it now.
Hey, what's ahead for you next year?
I'm going to Montana State, probably, and looking there, and I'm going into engineering.
What took you all the way to Montana?
I just like Montana. I went out there to ski at Big Sky, and they're right in there in Bozeman.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And I think that ends. Yeah, John. Okay, John, come out here a second, and while Josh is making his way up here, John, I think we were talking how many years you've been with me, probably 6 or 7, or who knows.
We can't remember.
As you get older, you don't remember that stuff,
right.
do you? Has this been a great year for you?
It's been a great year. It's been most enjoyable. And so anyway, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Yeah. Well, kids shouldn't hang their head low, should they?
No, they shouldn't. They had a great season, and they should be proud of it.
Mm-hmm. Coming back next year?
I hope so.
We invite you.
Yeah.
John Sonneman doing and get a little handshake there from the head coach. And, you knew you had things tough coming in, didn't you, Coach?
I felt really good. Our trip went about as well as it could go. Just the way things timed up, I thought our kids were focused. We had a great practice yesterday inside, and I didn't expect this. I knew that if we had too many mistakes, this is what would happen, and this is what happened. So penalties and turnovers and the things we can't do.
You knew they had a good quarterback, had done a lot of things. The fullback you knew was going to be good, and they did it.
Yeah, they did. I thought we played relatively well against their run game. Forced them to put the ball up a little bit, which isn't their forte, but of course they scored that first touchdown on that wheel route. Yeah, I mean, our kids played hard, but and I think maybe Iron Mountain was a little bit surprised there early in the going, where they weren't hit hard like that in the last several weeks, which is what we talked about with the kids. But hats off to them. They lived to play another day, and we roll the basketballs out on Monday.
Now, you went into halftime trailing by only 2 touchdowns, so the team had to feel pretty good. You say, come on out in the third quarter, let's get things going, but no big plays.
Yeah, it's been like the last 3 weeks. It's been same song, different verse, or maybe it's the same verse, different song, in the fact that we go into halftime saying, hey, we played horrible, but here we're still in the game, or horribly for all the grammar experts out there. But, yeah, we knew we had to get a stop when they came out in the third quarter, and we did, but we just couldn't get anything going offensively. And when we did, then we made mistakes, and then it's like, what do? You shrug your shoulders.
I was kind of surprised at halftime going over the stats. You guys had possession, I think maybe 10 minutes more than they did in the first half.
Oh, wow. Didn't seem like it. We were going backwards for most of those minutes then. Yeah, well, again, there's something where numbers do lie, right? And so only thing that matters are the numbers on the scoreboard. And, again, good luck to Iron Mountain as they move on next week.
One final thought. Last year we were a team of big plays. Man, we were running for 70, 80 yards, touchdowns, blah, blah, blah. Didn't happen this year.
No, we established that early on in our scrimmage. When we went down to Mount Pleasant, it wasn't a 1, 2, 3 play drive, from the 40 in. It took us 8, 9, 10 plays to score in that scrimmage, and quickly we realized that was our MO, and that's who we were. That was our identity, our personality as a team, and there's nothing wrong with that until you get down 21-0 to a good Iron Mountain team, and then that's a problem. And so I'm glad that Colin and Noah could hook up in that last little bit there. We can say that, well, at least we didn't get shut out against Iron Mountain. So it's never any fun. We tell the kids what we tell them every year. The sun's going to come up tomorrow. keep it in perspective. I know it hurts, but we also Coach Ben Beckwith made a good observation, and now that the seniors are done, with their last game, they've joined a special club of Gladiator football alumnus. So alumni, gosh. So anyway, again, a tip of the hat and a bunch of gratitude to our seniors and their parents for a great season, and we'll work on the underclassmen very, very soon. But the seniors, this is their time right now.
And one more thought: you had 12 seniors graduating this year. What do you got next year?
I don't even know. I mean, we got a bunch of good guys coming back. We'll make those evaluations in the off season and try to be better than we were this year. But we're just going to let this one sink in a little bit and then move forward later on.
Thanks so much for your time with us, Coach.
Thank you for a great season, Don.
Coach Sellers here in our press box when it's all over. And I'm Don Wittell along with John Sonneman, who you just heard from. And hopefully we can come back next year and get the Gladiators a little bit further. They got the semis last year. They get to the third round this year. Couldn't get any further. But losing today here by a final score of 21-7. On behalf of our crew here, thanks for joining us all season long. I'm Don Wittella. Have a nice afternoon.
WLJN
really influence us and can just really change our life around.
I desperately need that input every morning to help me focus.
89.9 and 107.9 FM. When you're there, in moments of melancholy, in times of trouble, in the heart of hurt, we're here when you're there. WLJN 89.9 and 107.9 FM.